Have you ever noticed how sometimes a woman can feel drawn to a man without him saying anything extraordinary? No clever line, no flashy display, no performance, just something subtle. And yet, something shifts. Today, I want to talk to you about that shift. Because most men have been taught that attraction is built through effort, talking more, proving more, impressing more. But in reality, attraction often begins in the space between words. I'm Dr. Elena Hart, and what I'm about to explain is not a trick. It's not a seduction tactic. It's not about manipulation. It's about presence. There is one simple gesture that, when done naturally, can soften a woman's nervous system within seconds. And that gesture is intentional, grounded eye contact held inside calm silence. Not staring, not dominating, not performing, just steady presence. Let me explain why this works. A woman's body reacts before her mind does. Within milliseconds of meeting you, her nervous system is scanning for safety, not consciously, biologically. Is he tense? Is he seeking approval? Is he unpredictable? Is he grounded? Most men, when they're attracted to someone, become slightly agitated. Their breathing changes. Their speech speeds up. Their tone rises. They fill every silence because they're afraid of losing momentum. But when you slow down, when you allow a moment of silence and hold gentle, grounded eye contact, something very different happens. Her nervous system begins to relax. And when the nervous system relaxes, emotional openness becomes possible. This is not magic. It's physiology. When someone feels safe, the parasympathetic nervous system activates. That's the system responsible for calm, connection, bonding. It lowers defenses. Now imagine this moment. You're speaking with her. The conversation pauses naturally. Instead of rushing to fill the gap, you stay there. You hold her gaze softly. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your breathing is steady. You're not trying to get anything from her, you're just there. That silence communicates something powerful. I am comfortable with myself. I am comfortable with you. I don't need to chase this moment. That emotional steadiness is rare, and rarity creates impact. Here's where many men misunderstand eye contact. If your eyes are asking, "Do you like me?" she feels pressure. If your eyes are saying, "I hope this works," she feels the tension. But if your eyes are saying, "I see you," without expectation, that creates warmth. The difference is intention. When eye contact is paired with calm breathing and relaxed posture, it stimulates trust responses. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, begins to increase. Subtle shifts happen. Her pupils may slightly dilate. Her posture may soften. She may mirror your stillness. These are not conscious decisions. They're biological responses. And here's something important. Silence amplifies emotional signals. In noise, feelings get distracted. In silence, feelings become louder. When you're comfortable in silence, she has space to feel you. Most men destroy this moment by panicking internally. The second silence appears, they joke. They change topics. They over-explain. But silence is not awkward unless you label it awkward. If you can sit in it calmly, it becomes magnetic. There's another layer to this. Women are incredibly sensitive to emotional congruence. That means they can sense when your external behavior matches your internal state. If you're pretending to be calm but internally anxious, that inconsistency is felt. So the real work is not practicing eye contact. It's regulating yourself. Slow your breathing. Drop your shoulders. Feel your feet grounded. When you are internally steady, your gaze naturally becomes steady. That's what creates the melding effect people talk about. It's not about overpowering her. It's about offering stability. Now, let's talk about pacing. If you move too quickly, leaning in too fast, speaking too intensely, escalating energy abruptly, her sympathetic nervous system activates. That's the alert system, fight or flight. But when your movements are deliberate and unhurried, it signals control. Self-control is attractive because it implies emotional maturity. A man who can control himself in a charged moment feels safe. And safety is the foundation of desire. Not excitement alone, not mystery alone. Safety first. Then tension can build. I also want you to understand something deeper. When you don't rush to break silence, you create space for anticipation. Anticipation releases dopamine. Dopamine is linked to desire and focus. When she wonders slightly what you're thinking, without anxiety, just curiosity, her mind becomes engaged. Curiosity is the beginning of attraction. Now, how do you know it's working? There are subtle signs. Her breathing may slow to match yours. She may hold eye contact longer than normal. Her lips might part slightly. She may tilt her head or lean subtly closer. Her voice may soften. These are involuntary signals. They cannot be faked consistently. But here's the most important part. If you approach this like a technique, now I will apply the silence method, it loses its power. Because now you are outcome focused, and outcome focus creates tension. Instead, practice being comfortable in your own stillness even outside romantic situations. Sit in silence at home without distraction. Practice speaking slower. Practice pausing between thoughts. The more comfortable you are with space, the more natural it becomes. Presence is not something you switch on. It's something you cultivate. And when you cultivate it, your entire life changes, not just your dating experiences. People feel calmer around you. Conversations feel deeper. Your words carry more weight because they are not rushed. There is another misconception I need to address. Some men believe intensity equals attraction, but intensity without safety feels unstable. Calm intensity. That's powerful. Soft eyes, strong posture, quiet confidence. No need to prove. No need to perform. Just grounded awareness. And remember this. Not every woman will respond. Chemistry is mutual. This is not about controlling someone's emotions. It's about becoming emotionally aligned and grounded so the right person can feel it. If she doesn't respond, that's information, not rejection. Attraction cannot be forced, but presence can always be developed, and presence is universally respected. The next time you're speaking with a woman you're interested in, try this. When the conversation naturally pauses, don't rush. Take one slow breath, hold her gaze gently, let the moment exist, then continue naturally. No theatrics, no dramatic stare, just calm steadiness. That small shift can transform the emotional texture of the interaction because what truly melts someone is not dominance, it's safety wrapped in strength, it's confidence without pressure, it's attention without demand. And when you embody that, you don't need lines, you don't need tricks, you don't need performance. You become someone who feels steady. And steadiness is rare. If this resonated with you, don't just understand it intellectually. Practice it. Work on your breathing. Work on your pacing. Work on your internal calm. Attraction begins long before words. It begins in energy. And energy is shaped by your nervous system. When you master that, everything changes. I'll see you in the next video.